Hey, what's going on, heroes? PojiForce here. It's been a while since we've talked face to face, so I thought I'd just sit down and explain to you guys what really happened yesterday in the Arms Day video. As you may have noticed, the title of the video is Last Arms Day, and I said in the video that it'd be the last Arms Day I'm recording. Now that's not for like forever, but it's the last Arms Day I'm recording for the foreseeable future, and I listed a few reasons in the video why that is, and I thought I would also talk about it and expand on it in this video today. So in the video I said that one of the big reasons why I'm done with Arms Day, well, I'm kind of done with Destiny, is because of all the work that goes into preparing for Arms Day each week. And that's true. You know, you need 12,500 Glimmer for all 5 guns. You have to farm that up. You need anywhere from 25 to 30, maybe even 40 motes of light in order to upgrade the weapon. All of that has to be done within a few days, especially the Glimmer farming has to be done within a few days before you can no longer purchase Arms Day packages. And the motes need to be available, so that way as soon as I pick up the guns, I can get the gun leveled and I can show some footage of the gun in action. That takes a lot of time. And unfortunately, I can't dedicate myself full-time to YouTube. I'd really love to be able to do that, but that's not something I can do right now. And so it takes a lot of time, and that's time spent doing all this work for a short little 6.5, 7-minute video that could be spent maybe recording something new, something interesting. There's a lot of other games that I'd love to record for you guys to do videos on that I don't have time to because of all the Destiny preparation. Now, the reason why I'm saying I'm done with Destiny in general is because, also as I said in that video, it's kind of become a chore. The whole point of this channel is to show you guys something that I find to be enjoyable, something that I find to be a lot of fun to do, and kind of share that experience with you, explain to you guys, show you guys why it's so much fun, and so that way you can go out and maybe pick the game up, try it for yourself. And when Destiny becomes a chore like it has for me right now, that's a sign to me that I'm starting to experience burnout, and I really need to just take a step back, put the game down for a while, play it at the very least a lot less than I am currently, and just take a break from it. Because a lot of my problems with the game right now are rooted in the current conditions of the game. Those of you who may have been wondering why I have not done a Crimson Days video, even though the Crimson Days event is live and ongoing, that's because that event is very, very, very small, unbelievably, infinitesimally small. It's actually very discouraging how small that event is. It makes me very disappointed. Me and Mass Driver played a few matches of Crimson Devils the other day, and aside from being basically Trials of Osiris with rotating maps and one less player, there's nothing there. In fact, it's actually probably the smallest event to date, because if you do not have a doubles player, if you do not have a friend who can go into the doubles playlist with you, there's literally nothing for you to experience, because the entire event is this Crimson Doubles playlist. There's nothing there. Aside from some pretty red flowers in the tower, there's nothing there for you. And that's kind of just like the final nail in the coffin for me, because there has not been a significant PvE update to Destiny since mid-December, and that was Taken King, King's Fall Raid challenge modes, and those were very small things that were really just designed to help you get to 320 faster. They're not like a huge difference. They're not a separate playlist. They're just small additions to the pre-existing game mode. And then we had Sparrow Racing League. We have Trials of Osiris every week. We have Iron Banner once a month. That's a lot of player versus player content. And while I do record a lot of PvP content for you guys, I am not a PvP player. I am primarily a PvE player. Mass Driver is as well. And I'm just frustrated right now because we have not had a significant content update for PvE in several months now. The Taken King is like 7-8 months old. It was released in September, so September, October, December. 6 months old now. We are 6 months in, half the year has passed. and we have not had a significant content update for PvE. Now, don't get me wrong, Taken King was fantastic. I loved it. It was the reason why I came back to Destiny, because I abandoned it in year 1. There was not enough PvE content in year 1 to keep me interested. I abandoned it when the Queen's Wrath event came, and I did not pick it up again until Taken King. And Taken King was great. I loved it. But we need more, and we haven't gotten more. There's way too much focus put on PvP. All of the Destiny streaming and YouTube community focus on the PvP. Now, I love Planet Destiny. They're great guys. If you want to find any sort of information on Destiny, they're your people. They're great people. But, and some of them may even deny this, but from my perspective, if you pull back and look at them, they are almost all 100% hardcore player versus player players. So they're all focused on the player versus player aspects of the game. And that gets all the attention, and Bungie sees that, and they're like, okay, player versus player, that's the important thing, that's what we need to focus on. And that's why we have 3 vendors that have player versus player bounties. And sometimes when you get, actually you have 4, because you have Trials of Osiris every week. And then when Iron Banner shows up now, you have 5 vendors for player versus player bounties. You have 5 different outlets for player versus player. And then you have 1 for PvE. 1 source of PvE bounties. There's just not a lot going on for PvE, and I'm really disappointed in the lack of attention given to PvE. So what I've decided to do about it is I am pulling back on Destiny. There's other things I'm going to be recording to fill that space. I am pulling back on Destiny. I'm not going to be recording Arms Day anymore, and I'm not going to be recording Iron Banner anymore. It's been fun, but I feel like I need to move on. The PvE side is just too dry, and that's what I enjoy the most. And the way, like I said, it's about promoting games that I find fun and sharing that enjoyment with you, so that way you can see why I find it fun. Maybe go out and pick it up for yourself. So when I'm recording videos of a game that's not fun, I see it like I'm lying to you. Like I'm saying, hey, this is a game you should go play. I show you all the really awesome bits, but I don't show you the frustration and how I'm doing it as a chore, as a job, and it's not how I want to do things. It's not how I want this channel to be run. So I am going to stop running Destiny content for now. If they ever come out with another major PvE update, I'll be sure to play it. If friends invite me to play their raid, I will jump to play the raid, because the raid is still really fun to play. But as of right now, I feel the only way I can let Bungie know, let you guys know that Destiny is not where I want it to be right now, is by speaking out, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm letting you guys know, and if Destiny and Bungie sees this, I want Bungie to know that the PvE players should not be ignored. We need more content as well. I know that the PvP players are very vocal. They don't talk about the PvE side and neglected seeing, but I'm letting you know PvE needs help. I love the game, but I'm very disappointed in how these last few months have gone. SRL was great, but it was small. It was PvP oriented. We need more PvE. And for you guys, again, I'm sorry. I know a lot of you guys have really enjoyed the Destiny content. It is some of my most liked and most watched videos on this channel. But I can't in good conscience continue to promote a game that, as it currently stands, I no longer believe in. So I'm going to be doing other things in the meantime, and I'm going to enjoy them. They're going to be great, and hopefully sometime in the future, Destiny will become great again. We'll get some great PvE content, and I'll be able to record more of that for you guys. So that's all I wanted to say. Until next time, guys, I'm Bungie Force, and stay awesome. Take care. Ability buffing perks, it's like a laser gun, the way it fires, very stable, very sturdy. Good impact rating, so it does a lot of good damage. Up to other operatives, personalize them by selecting Edit Greetings from the social menu. So I can access the social menu now. I try it out sometimes. So was I really still in the introduction? The tutorial? What?